All right, good morning, everybody. Will Potter here with Birmingham Academy of Martial Arts, and I have today with me my assistant, Nora. So if you saw the announcement, you would have seen that I asked you to have some chairs today, and possibly some ropes. So we'll see about using the ropes for our fun game. But the chairs, we're going to be using those in later on in our workout. So for you guys that are just joining us today, maybe this is your first time, here's how we do our PE classes here. We do them based upon rounds. And each round we do cardio, we do stretching, we work upper body, ab, lower body, and then we repeat the cycle for the next round. That way we're always mixing up the exercises so we keep things very interesting, keep things moving and grooving for all of our students. So we're going to go ahead and get started with round number one. Our cardio work, round number one, is going to be high knees to high knees. Now I know that sounds the same, and at first students get very confused by that, high knees to high knees. And then once they see it, it all makes sense, okay? So this is going to be, let me get Nora's chair out of the way so we can do this a little better. So this is high knees. You're going to put their hands out, and you're going to bring your knees up high. That's why it's called high knees, okay? Now when I say high knees, you're going to bring your feet to your high knees, okay? So we're going to go high knees to high knees. And Nora and I are going to turn sideways so you can see. All right, ready, and go. First start high knees. You're going to bring those knees up. Nice, nice, nice. Keep bringing them up, keep bringing them up. Good. When I say high knees, you're going to bring your feet back to your high knees. Ready? And high knees. Good. Just like that. There we go. Nicely done. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And back to high knees. Good. And high knees. Like I said, it sounds confusing, and then you're like, okay, I got it. It makes sense. I understand. And high knees. And one last time to high knees. Good. Let's say about another 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, good. Cardio, round one is done. Next up is going to be stretching. So Nora and I are going to have a seat on the floor. I'll put our feet out wide like this. Okay, and remember, when we do our stretching, make sure going slow. Okay, we don't want to have something, oh, hello, good morning, hips. We don't have anything abrupt. Okay, so go slow. So we got our feet out, keeping toes vertical, and we're just going to walk our fingers out to the front. Once more, keeping it slow. Walking over to one side, doesn't matter which side, by the way. And back in the center, walking our fingers. Parents, make sure they keep their legs out straight. They're going to want to bend their knees so they can reach their feet. Legs out straight. And walk it to the other side. Good. And walking it back to the middle. Good. And walking it back to the other side. Good morning, Spitzleys. And walking it back to the middle. And walking it back to the other side. Once more to the middle. And once more to this side. And walking it back to the other side. Good. And relax. All right. So for you guys that jumped on late, the announcement description for today's class, I added something, asking you to have a chair. Okay, so we're going to be using the chair throughout different parts of the exercise today. This way, once again, we do some things around the house to get our work in. Okay, all right, moving on to upper body. So what we're going to work on is curls. So curls are designed to work the bicep muscles. Okay. Now, Nora's got a little weight right here, so you see that little ball, it's 8 pounds. We don't need to overload our children on weight, okay? Once they get older, then we can start overloading weight. Before then, it can actually be detrimental to their joint development, so we want to keep it light, but you got to make sure it's challenging. So I had, after one of the comments last week after one of the classes, or actually during the class, the dad was like, hey, this is still too easy for my daughter. I said, okay, well then you know if it's still too easy, and you made it upper weight a little bit. Okay, so Nora's got a little 8-pound ball. You can use whatever you have around the house. I'm actually going to use a chair, okay? So my chair is going to be my weight today. So I want to hold the chair out in front of me. I want to make sure my arms are extended like this, and then I want to bend up, good, like that, and then drop back down. So notice I'm not letting my whole arm swing. I'm keeping my elbows nice and tight to my side, and I'm going to bend up, okay? All right, so Nora, we're going to do 10 of these, all right? So everybody's got your weight, and you're going to bring it up and back down. Now, if your weight doesn't provide a lot of challenge, here's what we're going to do. Bring it up. At the top, I want you to squeeze your bicep as hard as you can, and then bring it back down. Okay? Now, let's say it's still not enough. Okay? Then maybe what we need to do is, if you're using a chair, put some weight in the chair, and then, I got to make sure the weight doesn't fall off. And then curl it up, Nora. Good, and bring it back down. Now, once again, you don't have to use the weight. Don't drop off weight. You don't have to. I lost my weight. I didn't control it enough. Okay? So you can make this thing challenging as much as you want to, parents. All right, ready? Bring it up, Nora. Oh, you already have it up, Nora. And drop it back down. I like to use these weights we have in our martial arts schools because it's got a perfect grip width for me. Good, and ready and go. And then bring it back down. Good, and curl it back up. Once again, if it's a little too easy, squeeze at the top real hard, and then bring it back down. And that little extra pump will help your muscles grow at that last little bit range of motion. That sometimes is hard to hit. Good, how many is that, Nora? I think it's like 8. You're supposed to do my counter and bring it back down. Oh man, that weight may be too much for Nora. She's struggling. Good, keep going, Nora. And remember, squeeze if you needed the challenge, and then bring it back down. And we're going to say one more, Nora. And bring it back up. And squeeze, and then drop it back down. Okay. All right. That's it for our upper body for this round. Next up, we're going to move into our ab work. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing sit-ups about using our elbows. So I'm going to show you from the side. So I want to keep my fingers pointed straight to the ceiling, parents. This keeps your kid from using arm momentum to throw forward or grabbing their legs and pulling up with their arms. So the idea is we want to keep our fingertips facing the ceiling, pointed at the ceiling. And then we're going to sit up and bring our elbows to our knees and then back down. Good. All right, ready? Here we go. And back down, Nora. And coming up, elbows, and there's 1. And coming up, elbows, and there's 2. And coming up, elbows, and there's 3. And coming up, elbows, there's 4. And coming up, elbows, there's 5. And up, elbows, there's 6. Keep going up, there's 7. Good. Keep going. 8. 2 more, Nora. And bring it up. 9. And then 1 more is 10. Okay? So once again, parents, by giving the arms a job to do, in this case pointed ceiling, that makes sure they don't do something they're not supposed to do, momentum, or grabbing and pulling. So we want to make sure that the work is done by the abs. Okay, our last part of this round is going to be leg work, so we're going to be doing froggy hops. So Nora, get in that frog position for me. So we're down like this. Now we do froggy hops, remember, we want to jump up, reach toward the ceiling, and then land softly. We don't want anybody hitting hard on their feet or their knees. So when I jump up, I reach, and then land softly on my toes and come back down. All right, ready? Here we go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 1 more, 10. Good. All right, so there's our lower body work, working on our upper thigh muscles, our quads, and also our calves on that jump. All right, round 1 is done. On to round number 2, going back to our cardio work, and we're going to be running in place. Now, here's how we do our running places. We start with just a slow jog like this. So Nora's slow jogging, Nora's getting tired. Good, now I say a little faster, you move a little faster. I'm going to say move a little faster, and then I'm going to say turbocharge, and you're run as fast as you can. Good, all right, ready, here we go. And slow jog, go. Slow jogging, slow jogging. Good, and a little faster, and a little faster, and turbo, go. And slow back down. Back down to that first speed. Good, a little faster. And a little faster. And turbo, go. And slow back down. Good, so this cycling and roller coastering of the pace, parents, lets them do it longer and still get the heart rate up. If you tell them just do a slow jog like this, a lot of times kids can do it for a while and they get bored before they get their heart racing. If you tell them just to sprint, after like 3 or 5 seconds, they're done, okay? So this way we keep moving. All right, ready, a little faster, and a little faster, and turn, go. And slow back down. All right, one more cycle of that. Ready, and a little faster, and a little faster, Nora. Ready, turn, go. Good, keep going, keep going, keep going. And slow back down. Good, and stop. Okay, once again, by varying the speed in that, you can keep them going longer, and it makes it just a little bit more fun. All right, stretch time. We're going to be doing twists. So the first we're going to do is a helicopter twist. So we're going to put our arms out to the side, and we're just going to twist left to right. Notice we want to keep our feet steady. Okay, all the work should start at the knees and move up through the hips, the spine and the shoulders, the feet and the head. Not so much. Okay, they start moving their feet around. That's doing the wrong thing. If they start spinning their head around, they get dizzy. All right, enough helicopter twists. Now we're going to bring our arms out here in front. Bring this fist together. And we're going to do twists again. This time we're going to bounce once each side. So here's what I mean. Bounce. Other side, bounce. Not too hard, not too soft. Just keep going. Once again, go too hard, not good. Go too soft, don't get a stretch. So we got to keep moving, keep twisting, working out that spine. Good, and once more to each side. All right, there we go. Now, moving on to ab work. So we're going to do push-ups with leg raises. And I got 2 variations. Okay, 2 variations. Nora and I are going to show you like the beginner level variation. And now I'm going to show you something more advanced for the kids that need the challenge. Let me get my chair out of my way a little bit. Okay. So Nora, we're going to show them from the side. So it's going to be a push-up. And every time you push up, you're going to bring one leg up. Okay. So watch me and Nora. We're going to be in push-up position, nice straight lines. Good. And then we drop down, come up, and lift one leg. And we bring it down and drop down, push up, lift the other leg. Good. All right, so that's a simplified version. Now, you want a challenge? Your kid says that's too easy. Here's your variation. You're going to get push-up position, bring one leg up, and then do your push-up with one leg up. Then switch sides. Okay? So that's your variation. All right, ready to go. We're going to do 10 of these. So Nora in push-up position. So you can decide which leg you want to do first. Nora's going to do the simplified one. I'm going to do the advanced one. Ready? Whatever leg you want. And down, and up. There's 1. And down, and up. There's 2. And down, and up. There's 3. And down, and up. There's 4. How we doing, Nora? And down, and up. There's 5. And down, and up. Thank you, Nora. There's 6. Ooh, my back. And down, and up. Oh, Nora, come on, Nora. There's 7. And down, and up. There's 8. Boy, these are hard. And down, and up. There's 9. Oh, gotta watch my back. Make sure I don't 10 up. And down, and up. And there is 10. All right. So what that helps do, parents, by the way, if they're doing the beginner version, that helps them build up stabilizer muscles a little bit, and also helps them because they have to hold that position for the leg raise. It activates the core and also the gluteus to help swing that leg up a little bit. Okay. For people that were doing the advanced version, you'll find as you pick that one leg up, it puts more workload on the other side So when I lift up my left leg, my right side has to work a little harder. When I pick up my other leg, left side has to work a little bit harder, okay? All right, next up. So that was upper body, moving on to abs. And what we're going to do is rocking planks, okay? So we're going to do these just from the elbow. We're not going to do a variation from the hands because that puts just way too much overload on the shoulder muscles. So I'm going to show you what that looks like from the side. So I'm going to get into my low plank position like this, and I'm going to rock forward on my hand and then come back up. So that's going to be one, okay? So I pull it forward and then bring it up. Now what I don't do is just drop. Okay, I don't collapse it, I control on the way down. So make sure you see your kids control on the way down, control on the way up. Otherwise, gravity's doing the work and not their abs, okay? All right, Nora, ready? Up in position. Ready? And we're going to rock forward and then come back up. There's one. And rock forward and back. There's two. And rock forward and back. There's three. And rock forward and back. There's four. Rock forward and back. There's five. Rock forward and back. There's six. And forward and back. There's seven. And forward and back. There's eight. Two more. And forward and back. There's nine. And one more. Forward and back. And that's 10. How you feeling, Nora? Hot. Yeah, you're looking a little frazzled with your hair and everything. All right. So parents, I found out that pretty much any basic exercise, that there's some variations you can do to make that thing more challenging and harder, work different parts of the body. The hard part is knowing when that variation actually can risk more damage than the benefit it provides. Okay? So like for example, if I try to do a high plank and I try to do the rock, that's going to be very dangerous for my wrists and also my shoulder muscles. If I get lower and lower, I'm going to start pulling that. That's why we always do that rocking plank from the elbows and not from the high position. Okay. All right. Last bit of this round is leg work. So Nora, slide over toward me a little bit, and we're going to do lunges. Now let me show you a lunge from the side. I'm going to take a big step forward. My back knee bends toward the ground, but doesn't touch, and then I come back. Okay, that's going to be one. So again, I step out, bring the knee toward the ground, don't let it touch, and come back. All right, so Nora facing the camera. Good, ready? Doesn't matter which side you start on, by the way. We're just going to do 10 of these. Ready? Here we go. And step it out, bend the knee, don't touch, bring it back. There's one. Other side, step it out, bend the knee, don't touch, bring it back. That's two. Other side, step out, bend the knee, don't touch, bring it back. That's three. Stepping out, bend the knee, don't touch. There's four. Step out, bend the knee, bring it up. That's five. All right, going over this way, bend the knee, and there's six. And step it out, bend the back knee, there's seven. Okay, got a couple more to go. Bend the knee, that's eight. One per side, step it out, bend the knee, that's nine. Going back to our last side, there we go. Bend the knee and back up, there's 10. All right, so parents, if you're doing lunge with the kids, do make sure when they step out, don't step out so far that they can't bend the back knee very well. And don't send out so short that the knee gets over top of the foot because then they're going to fall forward, okay? So it's finding that right body position or that right step out position so the bend knee or the back knee can bend at a 90-degree angle and hold without compromising, okay? All right. All done. Round two. Third round coming up, okay? Now this, parents, like I said, if you joined in late, I put a note on today's class to have a chair ready, and this is where I'm going to use the chair. So I'm going to show you with Nora from the side. We're going to use the chair, and we're going to do jumps, okay? So she's going to grab the back of the chair. I'm going to slide my chair over here facing her. Got to get my mat here to protect our floor. Okay, so I'm using it for balance. I'm going to be facing the chair, Nora. And we're just going to balance like this. So the chair is going to help make sure I don't fall down. And I get big bounces, and the chair is going to keep me up. Okay? All right, ready? Here we go. And go. Start bouncing. So once again, the chair provides stability. It's almost like those personal trampolines you see. Make sure they land on their toes. Keep the knees bent. Come on, Nora. Keep going. Good. 5 more seconds, Nora. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay. All right, so that's our cardio workout using our chair. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to use our chair to do side stretches, okay? So Nora's going to put her one hand in the chair. I'm going to use this side. Now we're going to do a side stretches, so we're going to bring up the outside arm, okay? I'm going to stretch over, and I'm going to use to make sure the chair keeps me from turning like this, and keeps me from falling over. Because sometimes kids do this, and they get so far over they fall. And we're trying to stretch out this side, all the way from the shoulders, all the way to the hips. Good, and back up. Good, and again to that side. Good, stretching out, stretching out, stretching out. Good, and bring it back up. Good, and other side. Good, stretching out. And bring it back out. Let's do 2 more on this side. And then Nora and I are going to switch sides. Good. And then 1 more. Okay, good. And Nora and I, we're going to switch sides. Go, Nora. That way we can get the other side stretched out, okay? All right, here we go. So hands up. Good. Once again, using the chair so we don't fall over. And also keeps us from twisting into it. Provides a little stability. And back up. There's 1. And back in. Good. You should feel that stretch going down the side. Once again, from the shoulder line all the way down to the hip. Good. And then back up. That's 2. And back over. Stretch. And there's 3. Good. And stretch it over. Back up. There's 4. And back over. Good. And back up. There's 5. Okay. So we used our chairs now to help us get our cardio in, help us get our little stretch going. And now we're going to use them to do push-ups. I'm going to slide Nora's chair back over here. Okay? So for my little guys, when you use your chairs to do your push-ups, you're going to put your hands on the chair. Get your legs kicked out straight back behind you. Come this way, Nora, so they see from the side. Good. Make sure they're back out far enough. Okay? Now you see the angle she's got right here? This is actually fine. You don't want your hands directly below your shoulders with this because actually it's an incline. Okay? So she's going to drop toward her hands and then come back up. So that takes a little pressure off and should be able to get better range of motion. Now, if that's too easy for you, I'm going to give you a couple of variations. Okay, stand up for me, Nora, so they can see. One variation is for me to put my feet on the chair and hands on the ground like this. And then I'm going to do decline push-ups. Okay? Now, if that's too hard, you can actually get 2 chairs, leave enough space in between for your body to go, and then you're going to get down between the chairs. Okay? Not so far that your chest gets below your hands, but a lot of times this gives you a little bit of range of motion. Okay? So Nora's going to do the ones with her hands on the chairs. I'm going to do the ones between the chairs. We're going to do 10 of those, Nora. So feet out in position. Good. Ready, and go. Down and up. There's 1. And down and up. There's 2. And down and up. There's 3. And down and up. There's 4. You should see from this camera angle. Down. How I get better range of motion than normal on the floor. 5. Don't go too low though, because you might compromise your shoulders. And of course we don't want that. Good. Down and up. There's 7. Rooster! Oh, you want chair clap push-ups. Yeah, you would, Brewster. All right, here we go, Nora. Good. I love when my friends across the country jump in, especially that guy. Good. Drop down. How about that one? Good. Go, Nora. And drop down. Good. Nora, we gotta go. I lost my partner. 8, 9, and 10. There we go. All right. Thank you for the inspiration there, Brewster. I appreciate it. Okay. Good. All right. So we finished using our chairs to help us do some push-ups. Okay. So now we're going to get into some ab work, and we're going to use them in 2 different ways. Once again, try to give you variations on all this. One Nora's going to show you, she's going to sit on the edge of her chair. She's going to hold on to it tight. She's going to get her feet straight out, and she's going to bring her knees into her chest. There's one, and she sticks it out. Okay. Another variation if you're a little taller. So this one worked for Nora because of her leg length. It works for me. I go up with my feet up on the chair, and I'm going to crunch up and squeeze at the top. Get a good final pump there at the end. All right, Nora, legs out. Okay, so both these are ab works. Ready? And go. Squeeze at the top. There's one. And bring it back up. Squeeze. Two. Good. And up again. Three. And again. Four. Keep going, Nora. 5. And up. 6. And 7. Keep going, Nora. 3 more. 8. 2 more, Nora. 9. And 1 more. 10. Good. And once again, parents, if anything is ever a little too easy or not enough challenge for your student, then just like I did with this exercise, a little bit of extra tension, a little bit extra pump right there at the end can sometimes be the thing that really makes the difference for them. Okay? So sometimes it's not really the exercise. It's kind of the way it's done that's going to give you the most benefit. Okay? Because I can do push-ups and do them really poorly and not receive any benefit from it, or I can do them well and really help myself develop. Okay? All right. Last thing for this round. We're going to be using the chairs. We're going to do step-ups. Okay? So Nora's going to stand in front of her chair. She's going to put one foot on the chair, and she's going to step up, and she steps back down. Okay? So you'll notice for her, she's getting both legs up. All right, Nora, go ahead and put your feet both on the ground, Nora. So with my variation, I'm going to step up and leave one leg off. I'm going to hold that position just for a moment. Once again, that helps work on some stabilizing muscle around my ankles and hips. All right, here we go, Nora. We're going to do 10 of these. So foot on, Nora. Ready, and go up. There's 1. Good. And 2. And back down. And 3. And back down. And 4. And back down. Other side, 5. And back down. And 6. And back down. And 7. And back down. And 8. And back down. And 9. And back down. And one more on the other side is 10. And back down. Okay. So, not enough challenge. What you do, you have to speed it up. Give them 30 seconds, see how many they can do. Next time, ask them to do a little bit more. But there's good exercise, and once again, helps to isolate the legs. So, that's the end of round 3. So, here's where if you saw my post pairs before, I said have some ropes handy, and it could be, well, really anything. It could be electric cords, for all I care. I'm going to be using our agility ladder, but I know most people don't have an agility ladder. So let me grab that real quick. All right. Oh, don't worry. You should stay on camera waiting for people. Okay, here we go. Got a little tightened up. So parents, by the way, we are doing a bit of a remodel right now at our school. And I know it seems like a weird time to do this, but we're always trying to make sure we provide the best facility for our students. And because it was spring break for our school district way before coronavirus happened, we had everything planned out for this week. All right, here we go, parents. Hopefully that gives you enough time to get your ropes ready. So here's going to be the drill. So Nora, come down this way. So we got 2 black lines. So don't worry about the reds. She's going to put her one foot in between the 2 ropes, and she's going to jump up and over and switch feet. So as she goes down, she's going to try to keep from hitting the line all the way down. Okay, Nora? So 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Ready, and go. Good. She keeps jumping up and over and forward. Good. Just like that. So come back, Nora. So that's the drill. Now, here's how we make it a fun game. I'm going to time you, Nora. Let's see how fast you go. Ready, set, and go. And that's 6 seconds. All right, back, Nora. Okay, Nora, that was 6 seconds. I need you to do it in 5, though. Ready, set, and go. Oh, not quite, Nora. You had a little pause. You could have made 5 minutes. So I'll make her go again. Ready, set, and go. Oh, good. That was 5 seconds. Fantastic, Nora. Thank you very much. Okay. So there's a little drill you can do just with 2 ropes. Okay. Now, parents, you can also do this drill going front to back, where they have to, from one side of the rope, and you can do this with a single rope actually, step up and back. So it works on footwork and agility. So even if they play basketball, soccer, football, having better footwork will always increase their ability to do their sport. Okay, so Nora, you and I are going to do that together. Let me see if you can do that. Ready? Are you ready, Nora? All right, ready? And go. Oh, Nora hit the rope. Oh, goodness. Nora crashed into the rope. All right, there we go, parents. Thank you guys for joining me today. Michael Brewster. Hate to tell you this, but you're kind of inspiration to me. I appreciate all your workout videos online, especially when you beat your kids in those. That's what I think I love the most about it. All right, parents. Thanks for joining us, guys, today. That is it for our little PE class. Once again, we're going to try to do Wednesday and Friday every week. Keep your kids engaged and moving through all this situation you have going on. So I look forward to seeing you guys Wednesday at 10 a.m. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.